What is going on, guys? Brad here for Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Braves versus Phillies game going down on Saturday, August 30th, 2025. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, man, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking to take the guesswork out of it, if you want to save your time and are immediately looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $25 play of the day, which is my best pick every single day, head over to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or just click the link in the description in this video. You'll find all my plays there. But let's get right into it. We got game 3 of this series between the Atlanta Braves and the Phillies going down on this Saturday. Game 1 was wild. Phillies won that one 19-4. Kind of a crazy game because the Braves scored 3 runs in the top of the first, and it's like, oh, okay, Braves. And then, proceeded to only score 1 more run that whole game, and the Phillies dropped 19. So wild game there. Game 2 happens on Friday evening. I'm recording this Friday afternoon, so I don't know what the result of that game will be. But if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like Chris Sale is projected to make his return. And then on the other side, we got Christopher Sanchez on the mound. So a nice little lefty battle here. Definitely keep an eye on the pitchers, though. You know, these, especially in late August, early September, man. The pitching changes have been crazy as of late. I had to record these videos the day before. And a lot of the time, it'll be a completely different pitching matchup from how I handicap the game. So, can't really avoid it. It's part of the game. So, just check the pitching matchup before you place a bet if you want to bet my play in this game. So, but like I said, right now, it looks like Chris Sale and Christopher Sanchez are going at it. You know, Chris Sale went on the IL June 18th, hasn't pitched since. But before Chris Sale went on the IL, I don't know if you guys remember, but he was on fire. He was pitching lights out. In his last 5 starts, he actually has a 0.65 ERA, which is pretty incredible. And then on the other hand, you got Christopher Sanchez, who has had a great season. Don't get me wrong, but you know, over his last couple starts, you know, we saw him give up 5 earned against the Mets. We saw him give up 3 earned against the Reds. He gave up a couple against Seattle as well. So he's kind of came down to earth a little bit. I'm not really too worried about Christopher Sanchez, though. I think he's a premier pitcher in this league. And when it comes to this game, especially after seeing how Game 1 went, I expect this Phillies bullpen to be pretty taxed. We will see how, or not this Phillies bullpen. I expect the Braves bullpen to be pretty taxed. We'll see how Game 2 goes, but man, with the Phillies putting up a 19 spot in Game 1, that just cannot be good for those relievers. So it's Phillies or nothing for me here, guys. You know, this is a Phillies team that's 43-22 straight up at the bank this season. This team has been elite at home. On the road, I'm actually fine fading the Phillies. You know, that's when they fold. But at home, this team is really tough to fade, whereas the Braves, we all know their struggles, have struggled on the road, 27-40 straight up on the road. It's great that they're getting Chris Sale back. Don't get me wrong, this is a team that's, 12 games under 500, so it's a little bit too late. They're not going to make a push. They're not going to make any noise. But hey, they're getting Chris Sale back. And that's the other thing, Chris Sale, he's definitely late in his career. I kind of want to see him have a couple starts to kind of just get a feeler how he's going to look. He's not a guy that I want to back right away, fresh out the IL. So for me, guys, it has to be the Phillies. I'm just not really seeing too much of a route for the Braves here to pick up a win. So that's going to do it. I appreciate you watching this. Drop a like. Drop in the comments who you're taking in this game. Like I said, check out my $25 play of the day. That is my best pick every single day. Most importantly, though, subscribe to Pickdawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.